One day, while cleaning out her backpack, Luna found something very strange, a tiny glowing egg. She put it in her pocket and hurried home. What could this mysterious egg be? And where did it come from? As soon as she got home, the egg hatched. Out popped a little dragon with sparkly wings and a cute little tail. "Hello," said Luna. "I'm your new friend. I'll take care of you." But the dragon just stared at her with big, innocent eyes. "What are you waiting for?" asked Luna. "Do you want some milk?" The dragon shook his head and sneezed. A big, fat sneeze that looked like, well, a big, fat pile of glitter. Then he did it again and again and again. "Holy moly," said Luna. "Are you a magical dragon?" Poppy nodded his head, making his little tail swish back and forth. Luna decided to take Poppy to the park so he could play with the other animals and maybe get some of that glitter out of his system. But Poppy just kept sneezing all over everything. Soon after, all the chairs in the park were floating 10 feet up in the air. Luna tried to explain to Poppy that it wasn't his fault and it wasn't dangerous, but he didn't understand. He just kept sneezing. As they walked through the park, a little squirrel peeked out from behind a tree. It had a tiny acorn in its paws and it started giggling uncontrollably. Poppy sneezed a few times near the goat pen, and the goats started pranking each other by turning invisible and then reappearing as bright rainbows. Poppy was very upset. He didn't mean to make everyone uncomfortable with his glitter sneezes. When they got home, Luna gave Poppy a big hug. "It's okay," she whispered. "I'm sure we'll figure it out." She built Poppy a cozy nest out of blankets and pillows on the floor and sang him a little song. At first, Poppy kept sneezing and the glitter filled the room. But slowly, as Luna continued to sing, Poppy snuggled down into his nest and his breathing started to slow. By the end of the song, he had stopped sneezing altogether. Over the next few days, Luna spent lots of time playing with Poppy. She taught him how to fly, chase butterflies, and make the best slime ever. Every time Poppy started to feel a sneeze coming on, they would snuggle or sing a song, and it always helped. One day, Luna and Poppy were playing outside when a group of kids walked past. They saw Poppy and started pointing and laughing. "Look at that weird kid with the sparkly dragon," one of them said. Poppy felt his face get hot with anger. Was he weird? Was he dangerous? Did Luna wish she never found him? Poppy took off into the sky, flying as fast and as high as he could. When Luna saw Poppy flying away, she knew exactly what to do. She climbed into her treehouse and started singing one of their special songs. As she sang, she floated up into the sky on her cloud bed. Soon, she was soaring alongside Poppy. "Hey," she called to him. "I've been looking for you." Poppy turned to her, his face no longer angry, but sad. Luna flew over to him and gave him a big hug. "Don't you know," she whispered, "you're not weird or dangerous. You're my best friend, and you're amazing just the way you are." Poppy smiled and snuggled into her. Together, they floated down to the ground and walked home hand in hand. From that day on, Poppy continued to sneeze glitter. But now he wasn't afraid, and neither were the other animals. In fact, they kind of liked it. Because of Poppy, the forest was a little sparklier, a little happier, and a whole lot more magical. The end.